Yeah, we had just made it in here to the main little city center, I guess you will, for the mongrels. Managed to convince them to let us in with a little switcheroo. All the structures in mongrel territory seem to have a layer of grime and rust on them. This bird has been dredged up from the bottom of the lake, and someone's been trying to patch it up. Good for them. Doing alright. Give ourselves busy with a little bit of Animal Crossing to start off with. Got a little happy little piano home built for one of the villagers. Keeping ourselves busy. Water of the lake is thick, sluggish, and tinged with green.
I think I can access this terminal.
I'm not sure why yet, but it's probably important. Cast iron rusted panel bearing the engraved names of Mongrel founding fathers. There you go. None of these names mean anything to me, but they're there. We got that guy to talk to over there. The computer there we can access for some reason. Oops, we missed that. There we go. Working and lurking. A lot more over in this direction I thought there would be. Appreciate hanging out while we're here. Hanging out with us where I work. Shouldn't be too distracting or anything. Try not to be. Sulfur smelling flame jet emits from a gas pipe. Dried and cured cuts. Sorry, I was tracked down meat or stockpiled here. Blurred slightly while I was walking. Clumps of mangroves sway slightly in the sulfurous air. There's no way across the dilapidated bridge. Bronze tableau shows a group of soldiers laying down their lives as protect a central figure wearing a scientist's lab coat.
Looks like this place is sinking.
Interesting. Materials from all over the swamp have been scrounged as cabins to build the mongrel dwelling. Interesting little space. Sorry, I can't walk back that direction. The bridge is in the way. That makes sense.
Soldiers die, and all they get is a statue.
That's it, just a statue. Country makes me sick. Just like it's Simpsons reference for the day.
How did you get past the guards? Speak!
Kids have fun with that movie, aren't good at their jobs. I'm
Brought the
bristleworm.
guard a bristleworm, and he let me in.
I'm going to have those morons killed. You seem harmless enough, too soft to be dangerous. But you do have the stink of the flay ash on you. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
You really hate the play, yeah.
The guards also mentioned something called a slingshot.
The slingshot is the only thing keeping away the flame monsters. Those worm-eated bastards were buffeting our children for their parasites
Yeah,
for years.
I heard them mention that when I was over there.
Have kids of their own. They come out looking like smashed up maggots. Extra limbs, no eyes. So, they come for ours. Took the pregnant women. Stole crying babies from their cradles. Let those parasites crawl into them and take over. The slingshot here keeps the flay out. Vibrations inside it makes their worms go mad. Start burrowing deeper into them. Eventually turns their brains into
Apparently
soup.
that's what's
They
causing the...
think we were once the same people. How far they have fallen.
Flay and the Mongrels were once part of the same
I
tribe.
kind of understood
Years
that,
ago,
but
yeah, we Mongrels are descendants of those who fled to Slag from Bos during the Agnate Wars. A mongrel child found an egg buried in the lava fields. The parasite inside was the first of the Flay. Their
who we
numbers
met.
increased, infecting us, spreading. When they started taking babies, we ran. This base was a Bos refugee outpost. The statue there was dragged from the Bos city gates. We found a slingshot in an old Agnate base and brought it here where it keeps the Flay away from us. We heard its vibrations have even reached their metal city, stopping them from spreading out.
I care about your problems.
I'm sorry your people went through all of that. The slingshot is very important to you.
Yeah, but it is failing. Every day the signal is weaker. Every day the signal is weaker. It's failing. We're tired.
To yourself
we
there.
don't want to run anymore. We're looking for a more permanent solution.
What sort of solution?
A weapon. In the lost city of Bos. Our ancestors were building a weapon to deal a final blow to the Agnates. Find us that weapon. Let us destroy the Flay, and we will not need the slingshot anymore.
There you go.
So you want me to find an ancient city and commandeer a lost super weapon?
And time is wasting. Good luck.
Clock's ticking. Get on it.
This chopper is close to being operational.
Good for them. Getting to work. Oh, okay. That's the slingshot device, I understand. In case I wanted to sabotage or something to help the play, which I do not. I met them and I did not care for them. Anything fun and exciting there? I don't know where I wanted that direction, but it's fine. Oh, yep, there is a warp there. Map coordinates. Guessing that's where the city is. There. I figured it would have added it to one of these, but maybe not till after I get back to the Buffalo. Definitely said that I added the coordinates, so. Makes sense. That was gonna be my guess. Just wanted to do the race sake because I've been over there. Okay. Alright, fortified wall has stood firm against ancient
No radio
onslaught.
signals. Lots of sulfur in the atmosphere.
Rusted spire has been stripped of all valuable parts. Large, oddly shaped stones cast dark shadows over the baked earth.
The
Walls
array
battered
won't
but
work.
still standing strong.
It's in low power mode.
Building has been reduced to rubble.
Wasn't me.
Just a skeleton of the building remains. Probably need that for some.
Really feeling my age now.
Usually isn't too much to see, but figured I'd check. And blast cap roar we need that for, but alright, as far as other quests we were working on, melt the ice for that one person over in the rift. I haven't gotten to boss yet. That was the whole thing that they mentioned. I was in that direction, so the order of man I didn't need to worry about. And technically, talked to Tom and back in Witherberg. I don't know what would be the progressive interest in doing so, but yeah. That's not where I told you to go. I don't know why it does that. Apparently just happy to frolic around.
Hey, good looking. Can I buy you a drink? Oh no, can you buy me a drink? I'll, yeah.
Atum, the Grand Boss sent me.
What the fuck?
We don't have much time. This host has regained control.
Quick, tell me everything you know about Boss.
Yes, the Grand War requires the boss weapon. We can use it to destroy the Mongrels' slingshot. The slingshot is old technology. Its vibrations are the source of the foul brood. The road to boss is dangerous and very long. The warden in Kirin has been disconnected.
That's why I can't get there.
Found a way to add it back to the network. I have found a nexus.
What's a nexus? What does it have to do with the wardens?
A nexus controls the entry and exit points of a warden. Using a warden, you will be able to instantly travel to the boss homeland in Kirin. I have both the location and the coordinates of the nexus. And Nexus is so. He is taking back control. Coordinates correct.
Coordinates we found.
I'm gonna be sick. Ooh, why are you looking at it?
Alright. Now we have somewhere to go. Potentially wander the Terra if I wanted to monkey around with that, but I don't know what that will help directionally with everything else I'm currently working on. No. Figure since we're here. Alright, next one. Command modules, let's say one of these. Alright, I think we found something that should probably help with the ice.
I need a cold beer.
Wow, it's everywhere. Communication link available. Tempo control systems offline. Habitat containment offline. And containment offline. RAM reactors online. Disasters. Orbital workshop AI. Proximity scanners.
God damn it, I need a cigarette. I was stuck in that godforsaken metal tube for months without a smoke. And then just when I'm about to go home, when I can almost taste that sweet tobacco, this fucking thing goes and crashes. And now I'm on the ground, I'm finally out in the open, and I can't have a fucking cigarette because I have no lungs.
True. What I was expecting.
Wow, this is not what I was expecting.
Well, you aren't exactly what I was expecting either, sweetie. You're only a touch too late for a proper rescue. Better late than never, I suppose. At least you weren't here when the decomposition really started to set in.
That
Really
was
messes
a
with
big
one's
smell.
self-confidence when the skin starts to fall off your bones. It's just sludge in here now. Thank God I have no nose. Sorry, how rude of me. I didn't even catch your name.
I'm Mark. This is my brother Don. And this is Pooch.
I take it Pooch is the dog original.
Were you an astronaut?
No, sweetie. I am an astronaut. Dr. Anna Taylor, SASA pilot, and Penrose allied biotech engineer. I suppose I understand your confusion. It's not every day you get to meet a disembodied mind. I was working on a project using nanite technology and organic
Which they
neuroprocessors to
mentioned,
create
the
a
nanites?
network cell-based supercomputer.
What does any of that mean?
How
slowly should I speak?
I was making lots of tiny computers which would work together to make one big computer. So the big computer would be infinitely scalable. You could work out weather patterns for decades with this much processing power. Imagine an early warning system for natural disasters predicting years in advance. I used my own thought patterns for the nanites. They were split into left and right brain, with myself as the bridge to link them. When the Alexis crashed, my brain was still linked into the neural net. I kept the connection alive, thinking they could just put my brain into one of those fancy new agnates. But nobody came. With the connection to the nanites still active, I scuttled the project and went dormant. Until now.
Your experiment is still running. Those nanites have spread out. They've evolved.
Oh shit, those little bastards are tenacious. I'm gonna have to do some thinking here. They shouldn't be active. Without any limitations, they will spread and grow. I'm going back inside for a bit. Hopefully all the scanning equipment still works. And Mark, please, don't forget me. The last time somebody forgot about me, I died.
Alright, so that'll be more important when we connect with all the other stuff. The nanites want to get working more on that. The nanites, you mean? Obviously, when she disconnected, I'm guessing that's what caused the schism. The left and right brain parts ended up going off in the other direction. And that one wound up apparently being the bridge connector of the two. So when she disconnected, it disconnected. Instead of disconnecting everything, just caused them to fracture into a left and right brain. Subgroups. As they only do there that I would normally talk to some. They didn't have anything more to say. Moss just had the weird little plant that I couldn't talk to. This one I can talk to.
Welcome back, Mark Leslie. Welcome back, Don Leslie. Welcome back, Pooch. Welcome back to the home of the nest. How may we help you?
I've spoken to Dr. Taylor. She's alive. Sort of.
That is not possible. Dr. Anna Taylor has perished. Her link to us was severed. She would not have left us if she were still active. She would not have left us.
Her body didn't survive, but her mind did.
Dr. Anna Taylor lives. She must know of us. She must know what has happened.
She could undo the divide.
She could undo the divide. She is the link. She is the connection between those in the mountains and us. Together we form one. We are scientists. We can build and create. We seek knowledge. We seek to understand. We seek to preserve. Our brothers are rage. They seek power. They seek to expand. They dream of tomorrow. We do not dream. We are your. Before the divide, we shared this. It is what made Nest strong. It is how we survived. But now it must end. Now we wait.
Across that new divide. Wee. Wish that moved faster. That's why I have to keep doing that because I can't let's move really quickly.
It's fucking cold. I'm frozen to the bone. Little skeleton humor there. Just thought I'd cut through the tension from our last conversation. And I suppose we'll need to lighten the mood because I gotta admit I haven't been honest with you.
I'm sure you had your reasons. You trust me now?
I did have my reasons. And I don't know if you can be trusted. But I'm running out of time. You may literally be my last hope. This isn't the first time I've been sought out. There was a guy a while back, an Agnate. He tracked down my pod and cracked it open. He was after someone taken there. Thought it would be worth something. With the pod cracked, I was relinked to the nest. I saw what they were doing and I tried to stop, but those smart bastards had built their own biome seeding device.
What is a biome seeding device?
The point of experiment 1436. The biome seeding device was designed to help farmers create microclimates, but Penrose Allied saw its potential as a weapon, create droughts at the flick of a switch, freeze an entire country's water supply. Hell, you could turn an enemy airport into a jungle. I created a failsafe, me. With me controlling the link between the two halves of the nest, I could control what the biome seeding device did.
Was it you that caused the divide?
Yes. As a last resort, I tried to split them permanently. I ran a small test and severed a few cubes from the nest in the south, and when that worked, I cut them all off. I can't let them get the biome seeding device. If they do, they will use it, they will spread, they will kill
Kind of what
everything.
I understood.
With the device in my proverbial hands, I can make sure they never leave this crater. If the device is out there, bring it to me. Let me end this. Let me stop what I started. Please, Mark. Please.
The large talking plants.
So, what do you know about large talking plants?
You've lost me there, Slick.
The moss. They're a group of sentient plants here in this crater. They seem to be at loggerheads with your nest.
Jesus. It's the organic hubs. They work with the biome seeding device.
How does the biome seeding device work?
Well, aren't we the budding scientist? The device requires two things to work properly, a proto-nanite and an organic neurological hub. The proto-nanite is essentially a stem cell holding the blueprints inside it for the climate you wish to recreate. The organic neurological hub is grown from modified gene-spliced fungus. That little addition was my baby. We could grow these hubs like mushrooms. The hub communicates with the nanites, and the nanites rapidly replicate, converting the surrounding biomass into, well, whatever we want.
Well, congratulations, your baby is now fully grown. Those little mushrooms have spread like crazy.
Spread where? How? Unless they're not designed to spread. They're designed to store information. This has gotten out of control. Mark, you have to help me stop this, please. This has all gone too far. Neither of these things can survive if they've strayed this far from their origins. We have no way of telling how far they will go. They are contained now. We have to keep it that way.
Sounds like a plan. And the core nest seems just as content to end the experiment altogether. You don't care what the world dominating nest wants. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that, but I honestly don't know who the heck that was.